This segment brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, offering state-of-the-art cancer treatment in Pahrump. A little hope goes a long way.
Let's go to Eunette Gentry with this week's court report.
In this week's court report, Nye County Officer Richard Jason Deutch makes his first appearance in court during a dual motion hearing and initial pretrial hearing, following allegations of domestic battery being waged against Deutch after a reported fight with his ex-girlfriend. During Deutch's recent proceedings, Deutch's retained attorney, Melissa Berry, advised the court that she had filed a motion for a change of venue and outlined the arguments in the motion. But the state opposed, and after hearing both sides, the defense's motion was denied by the court. Then Deutch's pretrial hearing was continued to March 28th. Deutch currently has 2 open cases in Justice Court with a total of 6 separate charges related to various incidents said to have occurred between June 9th and June 15th, 2017. Deutch's formal charges in both cases include domestic battery, 2 counts of disturbing the peace, injury to other property, injure or tamper with vehicle damage $250 to $5,000, and another count of injury to other property. Notably, Deutch was arrested and released on the date of his first court appearance, after no initial arrest. If Deutch is convicted of domestic battery, under Nevada and federal law, he would not be able to carry a firearm, which would prevent him from fulfilling his job duties as an officer. The area man arrested and charged with first-degree murder in connection to the death of 3-year-old Yesenia Camp has his pretrial hearing date set while the defense and prosecution await an autopsy report. Cole Engleson was present during his status hearing in Justice Court. During those proceedings, Engleson's public defender, attorney Harry Gensler, briefed the record. The defense states he has been waiting for the autopsy report. However, the state says it does not have it either. So the defense requested a 60-day out pretrial hearing. The prosecution concurred and did not oppose the pretrial hearing date. The court accepted the representations and set Engleson's pretrial hearing on March 29th. The autopsy report and the reports of the specimens in this case were sent to Texas for an expert to examine. Meanwhile, Engleson remains in custody, no bail. The Pahrump suspect arrested after a shooting last 4th of July that left a man injured now has new trial dates. Shawndarro Marcel Thomas was present during his calendar call in district court. During that proceeding, Thomas's attorney, Harry Gensler, declares he is not ready for trial and informs the court he needs 2 weeks to prepare for trial, despite reps for the state being ready to proceed with trial. The court vacated Thomas's current trial setting, and the court continued Thomas's trial to December 3rd through 8th and December 11th through 14th, with a calendar call on November 2nd. Notably, a rep for the state, attorney Mike Vieta-Cabell, also informed the court that he plans on calling NCSO Sergeant David Berukowitz to the stand during Thomas's trial. Then Mr. Gensler stated that he will be requesting Berukowitz's personal file if he is to be a witness at time of trial. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
Thanks, Eunette. A 12-year-old boy was injured badly after a loose dog bit him on the face on Galley Road.
Sunday afternoon, we were dispatched for a report. Well, actually, we were staged to level 1 staging to begin with for a dog bite, possibly a dog attack. As we were then called into the scene, we found a 12-year-old had sustained a serious facial trauma as a result of a contact or a bite from a dog. The crews determined that the best course of action was to fly the patient to trauma for specialized treatment. Emergency Air 21 was added to the assignment, and the patient was subsequently flown to trauma.
Where was this at?
It was up in the northwest part of the valley.
And then was this the child's dog or somebody else's dog?
Uncertain, as we were in part of the investigative phase. We were simply the care providers, so I'm not sure. I know it's under investigation by the sheriff's office.
A survivable injury?
Absolutely.
On Wednesday, January 24th, the Nevada Department of Public Safety's Narcotic Task Force and other agencies served a search warrant on a residence in the 3000 block of Gypsum Road in Reno following a 2-month-long investigation into a narcotics distribution operation. During service of the warrant, detectives recovered a significant quantity of illicit drugs, including MDMA, cocaine, LSD, heroin, ketamine, mushrooms, numerous illicit prescription pills, and various marijuana products. More than $9,000 in U.S. currency was also recovered, along with suspected child pornography. 3 people were arrested and booked into the Washoe County Jail. Those individuals are 26-year-old Jacob Allen Myers, 22-year-old Prince Boachi Dorquois, and 19-year-old Gina Gentry. The trio has been charged with various drug-related crimes.
Well, spending is up and saving is down. Angela Miles reports in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, consumer spending is up, but the savings rate fell to a 12-year low. The numbers for December show a 0.4% increase in purchases made by Americans, which in turn gives the economy a boost. However, the savings rate dipped 2.4% last month. That is the lowest level since 2005. In Britain, the male CEO of EasyJet is asking for lower pay. He wanted to match the former CEO of the airline, who was a female. Mr. Lundgren's pay will voluntarily adjust to just under $1 million. That's about $48,000 less than his original pay. The airline is targeting hiring 20% of its new pilots to be female. And once again, Apple is under pressure. There's speculation that the iPhone X sales will fall short. That stock hit an all-time high of $180 on June 18th, but shares have backtracked to under $170.
Thanks, Angela. Well, the nights are still long, and so we're having an expert give us a bit of help regarding mental health and grief issues you may be dealing with this time of year. We'll be right back.